Hey, call me Brutus. Everybody calls me Brutus. I mean, I'm working on it to get it legally changed, but law really isn't my forte. That's more of a weaker man's profession. I tend to focus more on my physique. I tend to get a lot of attention, from girls especially, on my muscles. I try not to focus on that though, because if you focus on girls, then they take time away from your workout plan. I get a lot of attention, especially from like 42, 43-year-old women, but that's not really my thing. I think my age range would be somewhere from like 14 to 16. I like younger girls. They're more impressionable, and I mean, who else would you want to base your life around than me, right? I tend to spend more time with my bros, my wolf pack. We got Thomas, but we call him Al. He's more of the chest guy, He's got huge chest muscles. We all do. We don't really do leg workouts. Carrying our huge chest muscles around, that's kind of a workout in itself, There's No Hands Steve.
I got this buddy Ben. Fag.
I don't really like women. They're just they're smelly, and their bodies are just structurally inferior. Like they just kind of decompose faster than ours. It's just very it's very bad. I'm on a strict diet of drugs. I don't like the term drugs though. I don't do drugs. I do meth once a month. I do meth 2 times a week.
I do meth every day. In the morning with my cereal.
I wear combat boots everywhere I go. And one day a guy went up to me. He said, "Hey, why are you wearing boots at the beach?" And I go, "Have you heard of a little beach called Normandy?" I'm on a strict diet of bread, saltines, gummy bears, kale powder. You can't eat it though. You have to rub it on your gums. I don't like gay people. I don't get it. That's not a bad thing, I think. My lineage actually goes back to ancient Rome. I went on Ancestry.com and I paid their blood money to find out, and I found out I'm actually related to Caligula, who was one of the men who murdered Caesar and usurped the throne. I'm really good with cars. My dad taught me how to fix cars. I like cars. I don't drive. I think it's pretty scary. Anything could happen on the road. I don't really have any fears. I'm pretty fearless. I think I'm afraid of my own strength. Brown people are weird. Not necessarily any race, just like people that are brown. I don't drink water. That's how people usually drown. My favorite weapon would have to be the bow staff. I think simple could be creative. There was one time I was training in the woods when some bandits happened upon me. I remember being shot. That was a fun experience. I'm really into badass guys. I like Henry Ford, Walt Disney, Harrison Ford, William Taft. I'm good friends with Mark Fields. I call him Marky. He's the guy who's the CEO of the Ford Motor Company. I think cartoons are real.
I think the internet is a very gross and dangerous place. I never go on the internet. It's dangerous. There's hackers, Russians. It's very bad out there, so I don't go on there. I was in an interview, and an employer asked me what my biggest weakness was, and I would have to say that it is my small hands. They are pretty small. However, a bullet is small. I think my perfect woman would have to be, she would have to be tall. She would have to be as tall as I am. She would have to be very strong, six-pack. I think strong pectoral muscles, but no boobs, no fat at all. Like just pectoral muscles. I think maybe a little bit of facial hair. Like a nice rugged beard or mustache. I think that makes a woman very attractive. She would have to dress appropriately, no faggy clothes like tight jeans, I think an Adam's apple would be very good on a woman. I think I have a very positive influence on children. A lot of them ask me how I manage to stay so fit and be so happy, and I tell them I don't harbor any hate. I just love as much as I can, and I do what I can to help the community. I think I'm a very good role model. A lot of people say that they want their kids to be just like me, and a couple people, parents, they've told me that they wanted to be just like me. But that's a double-edged sword, because I mean, really, I don't even know who I am.